What's up, YouTube? This be the King, and as you can see, Miss Hello Kitty is back. And tonight's review is the review of the Bad Girls Club reunion. The part 2 just went off like how many minutes ago? Like 2-3 minutes ago, and we have a lot to say regarding part 1 and part 2. We're just gonna talk about both parts and reflect on the memories. We're gonna try to do all that in like 15 minutes, cause you know we on the time limit. So
first of all,
go ahead with Hello Kitty.
First of all, I'm back. I was a little sick, but you know I'm better. The kitty is back. But these reunions, part 2 was work. It had me waiting a whole week. I don't get the Oxygen Channel. I had to come all the way across town to visit my cousin. We over here at a lovely house, and I was just waiting it to pop off in my what's her name? Tanisha. That's my chick. She pop off. I waited for, and then it was good, but it wasn't better as the first one. The first one was just the best. What did you think?
In a way, I kind of feel like it was disappointing because I waited for a whole week for all this shit to jump off. And it's like, oh, I can't wait till the Bad Girls Club come on. I can't wait. Okay. It's like when they left us at that cliffhanger with Kaylee, everybody kept getting kicked off the stage. Ashley was steady sitting in the audience. She never came back to the stage. I mean, it was just, it kind of fell flat to me.
Yeah, and from the commercials, I was thinking Erica with Morgan Ash, because that's what I wanted to happen, because Morgan looks like a mom.
She sounds like
a mom. And maybe she is a mom. So, I don't know. I was waiting for Eric to whoop that tree, beautiful. But it's just was an absolute fail. Of course, Leah was trying to act like she was the baddest bitch.
She was so annoying. She was so annoying throughout the entire reunion, the first and second part. It's like she was trying to be so hard. Like, you could tell she was putting on for the camera. Like, she was even trying to talk like she was all tough and shit. For a minute. Like, okay, we understand that you haven't seen her for a minute. You're a fake ass bitch.
As I was like, I want to be like this. If I was sitting on that couch, but bitch, when you the same fake ass bitch who was wearing like you was a stud, I would have been going in. I would have went ham, egg, sausage, cheese on that bitch.
And then she said that she liked females when the season first started, when her and Brandy first met each other. Then she said that she kind of liked females. Now when Christina whack ass came to the house and Christina called her out on being a lesbian, oh, she want to get mad. If this bitch calls me a lesbian one more time, I'm going to hit that bitch in her face. Whatever. I liked Leah at first when the show first started. I did like Leah because I really thought that besides Brandy and Kat that she was one of the real bad bitches of the house. But then when her and Kristen got together, because I used to like Kristen too, but when her and Kristen got together, I hated them together as friends because I thought they were toxic, blah blah blah. But then when they get on the reunion, it's like Leah was trying to put on. She didn't even have to do all the shit that she was doing. It was like she was really putting on.
You know why I didn't like her? You want to know why I didn't like that bitch? You really want to know why I didn't like that bitch? Because the bitch was a follower. I can't stand motherfucking followers. First she was following up behind Brandy because Brandy is the baddest bitch, was the baddest bitch, gonna still be the baddest bitch. That's why she didn't have to act a fool at the reunion, because the bitch got ranked. What the fuck she need to act a clown for? We gonna get about the bitches who try to pop off like Leah and Danielle and Kat, all the folks who left, Morgan who trying to leave, come back and trying to pop off.
And Morgan left the second episode.
Right, Brandy forever had rank. She was still that bitch. But Leah, you a follow. You follow behind Brandy. Brandy call your ass out, y'all. Of course,
it's funny how she can forgive Brandy and not Kristen, because she knows what Brandy would do to her. She know it. And a lot of people don't like Brandy.
Them bitches won't come for me because they know better.
But see, a lot of people don't like Brandy. Like, I go on these message boards, a lot of people don't like her. They feel as if she was overly dramatic. At times she was. They felt like she was annoying.
Brandy wasn't over dramatic. Like she said, she has an anger problem. She felt like their house is so stressful because if a bitch pop you off in the street, you gonna hit her, smash on sight. But in that house, you lay a touch on her, you can go home. She trying to stay there to the end. That was her whole big thing. That's why she was knocking tables over and shit, knocking salt and peppers over and shit, because she knew she had to lay her hand on Leah, she would have went home. And she eventually went home for destroying shit up and just having them attacks, but you just wait till they having Bad Girls New Orleans or something. New Orleans. My black ass gonna be down there front and center with a black mouth.
But let's talk about Danielle whack ass. Why was she even on the show? Why was she on the show?
Everybody who quit, that came back, tried to act like they was the baddest. That shit just rubbed me all the wrong way.
Do you see how, Danielle, you're not pretty. You're not.
You're just a slut.
Is she whack? She was whack on the show. I never liked Dirty D. That's what they call her on the internet. I never liked Dirty D. Dirty Danielle. I never liked her because I thought she was whack. I really thought she was whack. I never thought that she was a bad girl. I just thought she was just...
She was another following bitch.
I just thought she was there.
She was Erica Yes Man. You could see that on the reunion. Every time Erica got up in her face, that's right, because you are that. You know, like, as much as I can't stand Perez, peroxide looking ass, he was right. Danielle, shut the fuck up, because where were you?
She didn't do shit on the show. She didn't add shit to the show. And when she left, it's like, okay, Danielle left. Nobody cared.
No one cares, bitch.
Nobody cared.
No one cares.
Nobody cared. Okay, who next? Okay, what about Erica? What you got to say about Erica?
It's like, Erica's kind of person. She reminds me of myself. She gonna sit there and let you talk your shit. And when she reached that boiling point, she don't want to talk no more. She just want to use some hands. Everybody, cause you see that as weak, they see that as, you know, she ain't being a real ass bitch. Being a real ass bitch is not just be sitting around talking shit. Fuck that. I want to see your hand work. I want to see you beat that bitch ass. Fuck all that talking shit. Let me see them hands, ho. When she was Chris talking, I don't understand. You're so trashy. You're like the girls. Like, why? And as soon as while she talking, she whip her that ass. I don't understand why you plunged at me. It's so like trash. You're so fat. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Erica, yeah, she quiet. She don't have to have her presence on. That's why she was my bitch. All she did was let it be known that if you fuck with me, I'ma whoop that ass. Point blank period.
In my opinion, all she did was fuck the whole season. All she did was get dick the whole season.
But she stayed out of mess.
And at the
main people
beginning,
who were trying to have rank and talk a lot of shit stayed in mess and probably sent that ass home too.
But I ain't gonna lie, like on the first 2 episodes, Erica was fighting and getting all up in people's face and all that shit, but it seemed like as the season wind down, she had mellowed out. Her and Danielle started dating these guys or whatever. And you know, she just stayed out of shit. At first I ain't like Erica, you know, at the beginning I liked Erica, but then after I had stopped liking her, but then again I started liking her again. I just had this hot cold shit with Erica, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I still enjoy Erica more than Danielle. What about Kaylee?
Kaylee, she was the only bitch that came back and proved herself, put it like that, because I hate a quitter. I just do. I hate people who give up and stuff like that. The shit is already tough. You really don't have very little communication on the outside world unless y'all going on trips, you know, doing them little email shit. So I know it's tough, but you gotta stick it out. That's the point of being a bad girl. When you quit, you ain't a bad girl no more. And like, you gonna let Kristen whack ass, hydrogen peroxide looking ass, let you leave out the house? Like, what the fuck? That shit really rubbed me the wrong way. But she came for that ass.
She did beat Kristen ass though, for real. I don't care how you put it. She beat Kristen ass for real. Everybody, it seemed like everybody wanted Kristen. It was like she was the main target. It seemed like she got attacked so many times. What about Ashley? I really hate that she was in the audience.
See, that's another thing. Everybody want to talk about Eric being weak. No, Ashley is weak. And let's get this straight. Ashley waited to the end. Everybody will say Eric waited to the end. No, Ashley waited to the end to try to prove that she was the baddest. Then got on the reunion, tried to be the baddest. And then when they shut her down, she in the audience, and every time you see her on the camera, she just.
I wish she wasn't in the audience.
Ain't no way. If I'm the baddest, you gonna hear me from the audience. Bitch, shut up. They gonna put the camera on you. That's what I Don't do.
That's what disappointed me with Ashley. That's what disappointed me with Ashley because she gave me so much hope on the damn reunion show. Like she had busted out of her shell and everything, which she kind of did, but she just sitting in the audience not saying that.
My friends like Kat, and I'm kind of iffy on this situation because like I just stated, I don't have the Oxygen channel. I have to come over here because see, I have cable, they have satellite. So I don't have the Oxygen channel. So I missed the first 2 or 3 episodes, and like she left with.
I think she left in like the middle, cause she left after the Jamaican trip. That's when she left.
I came in right after the, cause when I came in on Kaylee coming back and fucking everybody up. So that was the after
she had already left.
Yeah, so that's how that turned out, and I just don't like how she just. I mean, she seemed cool. She seemed cool as hell. She ain't had no beef with nobody, which is nice. But at the same time, how she tried to come and jump all down Erica's throat for snapping on Kristen. Kristen is a fake ass bitch. She is a whack ass hoe. So for Erica, like you ain't gonna do shit till Leah run up and do that's fucked up. That's fucked up. At least she was gonna whoop that ass. Danielle trying to be she's saying she Erica friend and she just sitting there trying to get her.
Danielle didn't do shit.
She didn't do shit. And like Kristen, like with that, I don't understand why she was getting upset at Erica for wanting to be Kristen ass. Kristen and Morgan was calling her the fat ass. She ain't nothing wrong with her. She got a fat ass. She got a black girl's ass. Ain't nothing wrong with having a fat ass, boo boo. But other than that, she ain't fat.
What? Am I the only one who hates Christina? I hate her. I don't like her at all.
I liked her at first.
I don't like her. She's so two-faced to me.
I liked her at first. I ain't gonna lie. I liked her at first. Because I like anybody who has an accent and they try to, be down for. Because when she first came back and didn't nobody like her, that's when Leah, she was calling everybody fake, but Leah, once Brenda left, you was being under Kristen's shadow. You was dressing like a stud. Something. I don't understand why women are attracted to me. Because you dress like a stud. And then you start dressing more film, but you're still attracting women because you're lesbian. And Christina get there, you tag teaming with Kristen, done, and like, of course I'm gonna be on Christina's side. I like that in the beginning, but when I stopped like Christina, she became a follower. I hate that.
I hate Christina.
I hate that. That's a trait I hate in females. I hate when people follow people.
What I did respect is that Christina was standing her ground with Leah and Kristen. She didn't budge with them. But the only thing that I really hate about her is that she was she was two-faced. One minute she say Kristen was a fake ass bitch. Then she say I kind of miss Kristen being in the house. Then it's like, ugh, I just can't. I hate Kristen. I mean, not Kristen. I hate Christina. That's one of the top ones I didn't tell you how. This one girl at the house that I really did hate the most was her.
Bottom only isn't it funny and ironic how she started kissing that ass of Brandy's at the reunion show? Oh yeah, because me and Brandy, we're always gonna be friends. Yeah, bitch, you know it's in your best interest to get back friends to Brandy because she knew she was gonna murk that ass on that stage if you had to try some shit with her because you don't want them hands.
But see, the thing I like about Brandy is that she didn't really have to get up and act a damn fool all night. She only popped out. She only popped out one time, and that was with Morgan. She only popped out one time. Everybody else got to get up every 10 minutes to prove a point. Everybody got to get up,
baby. No.
But who do you? I just think that Danielle shouldn't have been there, and I think that Kaylee shouldn't have been there. Those are the names who I feel like shouldn't have been in the house, period. And Christina shouldn't have been there either. Ashley sort of shouldn't have been there.
Sort of. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck they give her a ticket at the reunion show. Like, she didn't deserve it at all. Pop off some.
Well, I think this is going to be the end. I hope we ain't out of time, but
I'm ready for the premiere January 11th.
Yeah, I am really
that
ready.
The same night as the game premiere.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess I have to catch a ball over here.
Well, this is the end of our review of the Bad Girls Club reunion. Hopefully, she'll be back for the reunion of the Housewives or whatever. And
wait, the reunion?
I mean, not the reunion, but I said the review of the Housewives. We'll holler.